dearest love.
His own wife, and he had not touched her for a month, and it was not because he was angry with her or anything, but he felt fed up that he would always be the one to draw close to her, and it made him feel like he was obsessed with intimacy, and so he would stay away and see if she would this time draw near, showing they were in the marriage together. The month turned to 2, and 2 turned to 3, and within a short period he realized even his trust and faith that human beings change or have affection and compassion for each other was eroded as each night he lay there and hoped and prayed his wife would feel something and stretch her hand and touch him and tell him something, anything. But that never happened, and gradually it became a year. He was married, not a widower, not a divorcee, not that he had traveled or was away from his wife, but they lived in the same house, slept in the same bed, but still he waited and she never turned to him for a whole year. Preparing his New Year's resolution, and in his mind was the contemplation that if his wife did not need or care for him, then maybe he was better off somewhere else. But still he felt within him that die-hard spirit saying, do your best. Keep them happy. At the right time, you will be happy too. The greatest union, the best cooperation and support system is marriage. And yet in it is found many failures. But the scripture says, do not deny yourselves to each other unless you first agree to do so for a while in order to spend your time in prayer, but then resume normal marital relations. In this way, you will be kept from giving in to Satan's temptation because of your lack of self-control. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 5. What is the reason for sin? When someone is tempted, he should not say, I am being tempted by God, because God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone. Instead, each person is tempted by his own desire, being lured and trapped by it. When that desire becomes pregnant, it gives birth to sin. And when that sin grows up, it gives birth to death. James chapter 1, verse 13 to 15. So then, the weak are a curse to themselves. Jesus told his disciples, it is inevitable that temptations to sin will come, but how terrible it will be for the person through whom they come. Luke chapter 17, verse 1. Brothers, if a man is taken in any wrongdoing, you who are of the Spirit will put such a one right in a spirit of love, keeping watch on yourself, for fear that you yourself may be tested. Take on yourselves one another's troubles, and so keep the law of Christ. Galatians chapter 6, verse 1 and 2. Stay blessed, trust and obey, for there is no other way. K.